A top story at this hour. Sources in Indian Foreign Ministry have told Beyond World is One that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has sent a customary message to his Pakistan counterpart Imran Khan on Pakistan Day. Now, Imran Khan took to Twitter to share the message in which Modi has said that he extended his greetings and best wishes to the people of Pakistan on country's National Day. In the message, according to Khan, the Indian Prime Minister also said that it was time that the people of the subcontinent work together for a democratic, peaceful, progressive and prosperous region in an atmosphere free of terror and violence. Sources in the Ministry of External Affairs told us that it was a customary message that is sent by Prime Minister Modi to heads of state on their day of importance. And that was an unsigned letter which goes to Pakistan on their National Day as a standard practice. Now, sources also said that the focus of the message was on terror. And joining us live for more on this is Siddhant Sibal, our principal diplomatic correspondent, joining us live from New Delhi. Now, Siddhant, it looks like that after India boycotted Pakistan National Day, PM Modi's message is mere formality.
Well, it's a mere formality, and of course the Pakistanis are keen to play on it. It shows the desperation in Islamabad. We know that a letter was sent, but this was an unsigned letter as part of a diplomatic practice. It's written to the countries with which India has diplomatic relationship, and of course India has diplomatic relationship with Pakistan. And this letter was sent in which the Indian Prime Minister clearly emphasized on the fact that we need to have a terror-free South Asia. But what the Pakistani Prime Minister and of course the deep state did was to misinterpret as saying that the Indian Prime Minister has written to Imran Khan and has asked Imran Khan that it's time that there should be bonhomie between the two countries. Clearly a misinterpretation and a case which shows that the deep state in Pakistan is still keen to engage in information warfare. We also know that part of the diplomatic parlance between all the countries on national days, invites are sent also from Pakistan. This time, of course, invite was also sent from Pakistan to the Indian diplomats, the Indian High Commissioner in Islamabad, for attending the parade which will happen today. Today is the Pakistan National Day, the day when on 23rd of March 1940, the Muslim League, the party pre-independence party that was responsible for partition of India, passed a resolution in Lahore calling for the state of Pakistan. But by and large, what happened yesterday has been dismissed by the Indian Ministry of External Affairs, saying that it's customary and it has been written in the past as well.
Right, Siddhant. Also, India stands very firmly on its stance on terror, and that was very evident when India chose to distance itself on Pakistan National Day. So what can we expect next?
Well, Pakistan National Day events took place yesterday in Delhi at the High Commission, at the Pakistani High Commission, where reception was hosted. And today is the Pakistan National Day, which will take place in Islamabad with all the pomp and fanfare. What yesterday happened was unprecedented in every sense possible, because there was no Hurriyat leader present in the Pakistani High Commission for the first time in many years, because Pakistan has been inviting the Hurriyat leadership, and this time India took a very strong stance when it comes to the invitation to Hurriyat leadership. India clearly said that since they are inviting the Hurriyat leadership, India will not be participating and boycotting all events, whether they are in Delhi, which was at the Pakistan High Commission, or whether it's in Pakistan, where no Indian diplomats, including the High Commissioner Ajay Bisaria, will be participating in all Pakistan National Day events. And in fact, yesterday at the Pakistan High Commission, it was a dull event by and large, because not many diplomats participated, barring the Chinese, because the Chinese had come in huge delegation. But when it comes to the British High Commission or the US ambassador, can I just here they did not come. They sent their deputies to the entire event, which is unprecedented in its own way in diplomatic parlance. But one thing I would like to highlight is the fact that how the information warfare is being played by Imran Khan and the deep state. Imran Khan did tweet about Prime Minister writing a letter, which of course is a part of the customary parlance, but he did not tweet about the other world leaders writing to him, including the letter written by the Chinese President Xi Jinping, which is also part of the diplomatic parlance. WION has also got that exclusive copy of the letter written by the Chinese President Xi Jinping to Imran Khan as part of the Pakistani National Day. Clearly, it seems that the Pakistani deep state is doing what it can do at the very best, which is, of course, information warfare.